and I have a very special video for you today. It is my final tutorial, that's the word I want. It is my final tutorial before Christmas Day. I know, we're not having one on Sunday this week, we're having it on a Friday, and I shall tell you for why. Some of you may remember that around this time last year, in mid-December sometime, Sarah from SoCraftastic and I did a collab together. I made these beaded baubles. I'm sure many of you remember it, and many of you have found my channel because of these beaded baubles that I made. Aren't they cute? Alright, loud person outside. At some point in the past couple of months, Sarah contacted me and said, would you like to do another collab together? And of course I said yes, because I really do love doing collabs. I think it's really cool. So we tossed some ideas back and forth, and today I am going to show you how to make these really cute beaded peppermints. I'm doing what beauty gurus do, I can't help it. I made these when I first started doing brick stitch, so you'll be fine if you are new to this hobby. Some of you may be wondering, well Hannah, what on earth is brick stitch? And I shall tell you what it is. If you don't know what I'm talking about in any of this tutorial, please go and check out my that will tell you how to do everything to do with brick stitch, how to start the foundation row, how to do your first row, how to increase, decrease, finish off, anything you could possibly need to know. So you can turn these into earrings, you can turn it into a pendant, you can whack it on a keyring. You've got so many options that you can do with this, and I welcome you to embrace it. Don't forget to go and check out Sarah's video. She is going to show you how to make milk and cookies soap, which I think is awesome. It's so cool. I wish I was as ace as she is at soap things, but at the same time, I haven't given it a go yet because I feel like everyone would get soap for every gift ever. And soap is the perfect gift to give to people because everyone needs it and uses it. If you don't know who SoCraftastic is, where have you been hiding? She's this year hit 1 million subscribers and it's very exciting. She's such a lovely person, and she's another DIY channel, as I'm sure you assume by the name itself. She shows you how to do a wide variety of crafts, very different from the crafts that I do. She does soap making, she does candle making, I believe she's done in the past. She's done some beadwork, she's done polymer clay, duct tape, she's good at drawing, she does a lot of room decor. Basically, anything you want to do that's craft related, Sarah's got it on her channel, so why go check out her channel. After this video, go and check out her channel. But yes, I've waffled on for far too long in this intro and I'm incredibly sorry about that. Let's just get on with the tutorial, shall we? So to make this adorable little peppermint, you are going to need some Delica beads, or you can use seed beads. You're also going to need a size 10 beading needle and around 1 meter of beading thread, and scissors and some jump rings. So to start with, we are going to commence with our foundation ladder stitch of 6 red beads, leaving a tail of around 15 centimeters, and we will come back to him later on. Just keep laddering, stitching along. Just keep on going. Very nice, very nice. Now you're going to pick up a 1 red bead and 1 white bead, and we are going to increase by going through that very first thread bridge. Wonderful stuff. And now we are going to pick up 4 white beads and attach them how one attaches beads when doing brick stitch. Like I said in the intro, please check out my brick stitch basics video. I can't explain in every brick stitch video how to do brick stitch because that'll get 10 times longer than it already is. So that is our last white bead we are attaching. Now we're going to pick up a red bead and attach that on the end, increasing. So we've got 2 beads going through the same thread bridge. Yes? You all know this. You watched the basics video. I trust you. Great, now we're ready to start the next row. So picking up a 1 red bead, 1 white bead, you now have to drop the white bead. No, I'm joking. You're now going to increase on this row. You're going to be increasing for a while. It's going to get a bit repetitive. Now we are going to attach 4 red beads. We are starting that spiral. Very nice, very nice. And now you're going to attach 1 white bead. And then we got 1 red bead, which we are increasing. Like I say, this is going to get a little bit repetitive, but hey, it's worth it for the result at the end. Now you're going to pick up another 1 red and 1 white bead, and we are going to increase once again. Wonderful stuff. Now you're going to pick up 1 red bead and attach him. And now we've got 3 white beads that we are attaching. Like I say, we have started the spiral. It is happening. Wonderful stuff. Now we're going to attach another red bead. My nails are quite Christmassy in this one. I'm pleased about that. Now we're going to attach a white bead. Yeah, I haven't had Christmassy nails in a while, so I'm thankful for these Christmassy gold nails. Now we've got 1 more red bead and we are increasing. Obviously you can make these in any colours you like, just red and white is seasonal and peppermint. We're going to pick up 1 red and 1 white bead and we are increasing this one as well. Making sure everything is all sat snugly. We're now going to attach 1 red bead. And 1 white bead. Then we are going to attach 2 red beads. I can't believe how quickly Christmas has come around. I can't believe this is my last tutorial before Christmas. How exciting. We got 1 white bead. When you're watching this, I will be back in England actually. We got 1 red bead. My cousin's getting married. It will be tomorrow when you're watching this, so super exciting. We've got 1 white bead that we're attaching and finishing up with 1 red bead, and we are increasing once again. But yeah, I got up super duper early this morning and had to fly back to England and then drive down to Bristol. All is fab in the world. We are attaching 1 red and 1 white bead. We are increasing on this side as well. And another red bead. This is when I can't really chat anymore. 1 white bead. It's alternating a lot between like 1 red bead and 1 white bead. Another red bead. And a white bead. I'll probably still end up chatting because you all know what I'm like. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Get a grip, Hannah. 1 red bead. It's like I'm some kind of professional or something. 1 white bead. I hope you just didn't hear my neighbour cough just then. These walls are so thin. I can sometimes hear the upstairs neighbours snoring. It's super embarrassing. Now attaching 1 red bead. Actually, it's not embarrassing for me. It's just that I can't believe they snore that loudly. 1 white bead. I say they because I don't know if it's a male or female who's snoring that loudly up there. Got 1 red bead and we are increasing once again. Wonderful. Now picking up 2 red beads and we're decreasing. What is this change? So you're going through that second thread bridge of the row and then go back around all of those beads to make sure they are sat nice and flat and flush next to each other. Wonderful stuff. And 1 white bead. And another red bead. Right is the spice of life. I'm keeping you on your toes. That's what I'm doing. 1 white bead. That's right. We'll be increasing again at some point. I know you miss it. Another red bead. One white bead. Another red bead. Another white bead. And finishing off with a red bead. We are decreasing on this side as well, but that just means that you've just got 1 bead going through that final thread bridge in the row instead of 2. See the spiral forming? Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. 1 red and 1 white bead. We are decreasing this as well because, you know, sweets are round. Well, they're not always, but this sweet we are currently making is round and you can't get perfect circle shapes with brick stitch. So we are going hexagonal. We've got 1 red bead. Yeah, I can do maths. I can't, I just know shapes. 2 white beads. I say I can't do maths. I did quite well in my GCSEs, but I haven't done maths since then. Like, studied it. I obviously do maths in day-to-day life, but shut up, Hannah. 1 red bead. You don't care about how good I am at maths. You just want to know how to do brick stitch, which is fine. We're now going to attach 2 white beads. Look at us mixing things up. But once again, we are going to finish off the row with 1 red bead, decreasing. As I'm sure you've, grasped by now. Very nice. Picking up 1 red and 1 white bead, we are decreasing once again. And then we are attaching 1 more white bead. We're on the home straight team. Well, for the bulk part anyway. We're now going to attach 3 red beads and 1 white bead, and then 1 red bead, decreasing. As I'm sure you gathered, it's symmetrical, in shape, not in pattern. So what happens on one side happens on the other. So 1 red and 1 white bead, we are decreasing once again. Wonderful stuff. And then we are going to attach 4 white beads along the row. Grand. And finishing off with 1 red bead, which we are decreasing. Lovely. Now we are picking up 2 red beads. We are decreasing once again. This is the last row of the bulk of the sweet part. The rest of it's just the wrapper. Now we're going to attach 4 red beads, decreasing on the other end. As you know this by now. So there we go. Now we need to come out of this bead here, which is the 3rd bead along. Super easy to do. Just go down through the bead next to the one you're coming out of, and up through that next bead, and then you're where you need to be. Then you're picking up 1 red and 1 white bead, and we are going through that very next thread bridge and attaching the beads there, if I can get my needle through, and attach 1 more red bead through the thread bridge next to it, and that is the beginning of your wrapper. And then we are picking up 1 red and 1 white bead, and we are increasing. We're increasing the whole way up this, and then attaching 1 white bead and 1 red bead. And we're increasing on the other end as well, because we're making a triangle, and this one is symmetrical. I don't know if it's an equilateral or an isosceles. I haven't measured. Picking up 1 red and 1 white bead, we are increasing on this one as well, and then attaching 2 white beads and finishing off with a red on the end. Oh, when we get there, I'm too ahead of myself. There we go. Now we're attaching the red, increasing, as I'm sure you can gather. Wonderful stuff. Now we're picking up 1 red and 1 white bead. We are increasing yet again. Fabuloso. Now we're going to attach 3 white beads along, which I just kind of fade out because you don't need to see all of that. And then we're going to finish off with a red bead, increasing. Now we are about to start our final row by picking up 2 red beads, increasing once again. And then you're going to attach 5 red beads across, increasing on the other side. Now just weave in that thread, you don't need him anymore. Thread the needle on the other side and repeat the triangle in the exact same way that you just have. So now this is a 4mm jump ring. I'm opening that with my pliers. I find it easier to use 2 pairs of pliers to open it. Then I'm just going to slide that on in through that very top bead. If it doesn't fit, you can sew it on. That's how I used to do it, and it works a treat. Now you're ready to attach it to whatever you are attaching it to. Hurrah! You made it. Now you know how easy it is to make your little brick stitch pendant. Don't forget to check out my blog in the description box below so you can have the pattern. I have posted a picture of the pattern up on my blog there, so you can follow along the pattern as you're following along with this tutorial. Everything is grand, it all comes together, and we're on top of things. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up. Your support honestly does truly mean the world to me, and why not hit subscribe? I post a new craft tutorial every Sunday and sometimes a bonus video in the week as well, so I would love it if you stuck around, join the party here in the corner of craft. You got some good videos coming up. I've done a lot of pre-recording because I'm going away after Christmas. I'm trying to keep on top of things. I'm so behind. Like I said in the intro, this is a collab, so if you want to go and... No, not if you want to, you have to. Like I said in the intro, this is a collab with Sarah from SoCraftastic, so please go check out her video, show her some love, subscribe to her channel, and most of you are probably already subscribed to her channel, but just go and show us some love anyway. Just go. Go. What are you still doing here? If you do decide to recreate something of your very own using one of my tutorials, I would love to see a picture of it, so please feel free to post a picture on social media using the hashtag #TheCornerOfCraft so I can go and check it out. All of my social media links can be found in the description box below, as well as a list of all the ingredients and where I got them from, as well as a 10% discount code for the shop that I bought these beads from. So it's worth your while. The discount code is valid until the 31st of December, so you've still got a couple of weeks, so get your butt over there. Go, go, go. Thank you very much once again for watching this video, and I shall see you very soon in the next one. Bye!